the house long enough for officers to reach the scene.
Nature's miracle. Permanently eliminate tough odors and stains at the source.
Wayne Hamilton has worked on the water since he was 12. He and the people of Hamilton Marine share a hands-on passion for boats and boating. They know the products they sell and how best to use them, and eagerly share their experience and know-how with Hamilton customers. If you're way into boats or just beginning to wade in, come to the boater store that knows boating. Hamilton Marine.
Let's get this story from the Daily Mail. Culprit who says he's behind the KKK-style burning cross in Chicago Park is unmasked as Asian American student who insists bizarre stunt wasn't racist. No, it was a hate crime hoax and he got caught. He set up a cross, set it on fire, and everyone was like, a racist attack in the park. And then when they caught him, he went, no, it was a symbol of Christianity and MAGA.
No, I didn't use the hard R.
Right. Now again, Merlin Liu, 21. What I've been saying, this dude's 11 years old when Donald Trump walks down the escalator, or rides down the escalator, and his brain is jello. For a decade, they beat into his head Trump is Hitler, and now you get an Asian hate crime hoaxer setting crosses on fire in Chicago.
There was a slew of these for a while, remember? You were seeing like Nazi symbols drawn in different places.
And it was the left.
Every time they pulled it, it was like a black guy or a Jewish guy that had done it, or a leftist, right, that had done this. So, yeah, no surprise. It's very. They did. What was it with the noose in the NASCAR?
Yeah,
what was
garage.
Oh yeah, Bubba.
Yeah.
Bubba Wallace. It was a pole rope for the garage.
What was the subway incident? Anyway, there's just
Justice Smollett. Yeah, Justice
Yes.
Smollett.
There was a disgusting one years ago on a college campus where they found a swastika that had been drawn with fecal matter, and people were going, this is a Nazi attack. Why would a Nazi depict their symbol with poo? Why would they do that?
Weren't they like drawing it backwards sometimes too? They weren't.
Oh yeah, they draw it wrong, and it's like, it's so many.
It is actually funny how they actually struggle to draw it.
Yeah.
Because they're dumb.
Exactly.
You know, I got to be honest. Like, it's really funny when you see there's a lot of it actually. Like, you know, I can probably search for this. When these leftists try to fake swastikas, they don't know how to actually draw them, so they end up making them wrong.
Yeah.
It's so wild.
So what's he being charged with? Like, what's the official charges for this guy? Do we know?
I don't know if if they charged him.
Well, I assume lighting something on fire in a public place.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, arson, right?
Arson,
That sounds
something
like
that.
arson, but.
Yeah, put a MAGA hat on it.
Maybe it was just upset because they're moving the stadium to Hammond, Indiana. You know, the Bears.
Yeah. I mean, if you actually said that, I would have been like, well,
I
if
support
they
it.
were like, why did you burn that cross? Because they took my Bears.
I support
like,
it.
well,
Have you been to Hammond? Hammond?
Oh, boy.
Beautiful place.
Here we go. Here we go.
Hammond.
Bro, I'm from Chicago.
Oh, yeah, I'm from I'm from the Lower East Side of Chicago. Hammond is a beautiful place. Actually, I went to Gavitt High School for a while.
What?
It's beautiful.
Is that down there?
Yeah, it's in Hammond. It's down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's down there. Gavitt doesn't.
How many people live in Hammond?
Man, not enough. Not enough.
You get a lot of activity from the old suburbs of Hammond.
No, actually, it's not bad. It's kind of.
I hung on Gary a little bit. We used to go to Gary to explore the abandoned buildings because the city doesn't exist.
We go to Gary on 4th of July to buy illegal fireworks.
Yeah, and cigarettes. The old thing in Chicago was that you go to Indiana because cigarettes are like half the
cigarettes
price.
were so much cheaper.
And then when you go to a kegger, people are walking around selling packs for $5.
Yeah.
That's great.
It's
Yeah, if you go to the
smuggling
border right there
cigarettes.
by the casino, it's all cigarette places right there. Like just rows and rows of.
Same thing in New Hampshire. There are people that come up from Massachusetts all the time to buy their cigarettes. They're significantly cheaper in New Hampshire. Used to be people would come up to buy ammo, but then the stores, or at least the bigger stores, they card you to they just have to make sure that you're from New Hampshire because Massachusetts made a big stink about it. So,
Really?
oh yeah, because you have to have a license to even purchase ammo in Massachusetts. So if you go to New Hampshire, you don't need any kind of license or whatever. But then they started carding. If you go to like smaller gun shops, they don't really check. But if you go to like the bigger stores like Walmart, or if you go to like Runnings or whatever, they're gonna be like, no, you gotta see your ID. Make sure you're from New Hampshire. So, but
You know, I'm happy the Bears are gone. You know, Who wants them?
You're super happy.
Dude,
He's
it's like,
always talking about how he want to get rid
it's
of
like
the
literally the end of America. It's the end of
You're gonna be forced to go to Hammond. You're gonna be like, damn, actually, he was right. The food's good. The people are great.
Hammond?
Yeah.
Bro,
Telling you.
Chicago Bears. Okay? Wow.
It was the Bears.
I know.
Was. They,
Hammond
they made it
Bears.
woke.
How do you even talk in Hammond? I bet they talk like this.
I mean,
They walk around like I'm from
Western, but
Hammond.
less urban, I guess.
Yeah.
Anti-blue collar behavior.
No. See, in Chicago, it was all the working class Chicago guys who repaired garage doors and garage door openers.
Garage door.
And they would watch the Bears. And the 85 Bears, the best. And a little Trumpy. And then in Hammond, what do they do? We make waffles? I mean, what's even going on?
Yeah,
Like the
exactly.
steel mills and all kinds of other stuff there.
Steel.
How did Chicago fumble that one?
But like traditionally,
And steel.
and now what do we got, huh? We got no Bears and we got Asian hate crime hoaxers?
Exactly.
Is that what we traded this for?
Scared the Bears away.
You know,
Oh, yeah. It's pretty wild. I guess if they never... So when the story first came out, I guess they were like, the Klan is burning crosses. And then when someone was like, actually, there's like video footage of it, it was an Asian...
Chicago is MAGA country.
does he work for the SPLC?
Does he work for the what?
SPLC?
Oh, yeah.
You know, I mean, it's
He's got a
clear.
boyfriend. He's fun.
He claimed the cross burning was not racially motivated, but rather a dig at Trump and the MAGA Christian nationalists that follow him. You know what? No, I'll give it to him. He's so stupid and unlearned, he did not understand what cross burning meant. And he was like, these Christians, I'll show them, I'll burn their symbols.
Crazy that they're just running around burning crosses and drawing swastikas.
Because there's not enough actual racism to go around.
Exactly.
Yeah, when that one guy burned his church down, and they were like, a black church was burned down, but it turned out it was like a black guy who did it.
Oh,
So do we know if like this is like an international student or like?
I know he's from Naperville, Sid.
Okay.
The funny thing is, like, if you ever meet somebody who says they're from Chicago, go, oh, Naperville then.
Yeah, or
Because,
sheriff
like,
or something.
because, like, most of the time, for whatever reason, they're from Naperville. Like, everyone's
Yeah.
fleeing, I guess.
He's walking around free after doing
I was
that.
in New York, and I met somebody, and we were talking. I was like, where are you from? She's like, I'm from Chicago. And I was like, oh, Naperville. She goes, yeah, how did you know? And I'm like, because I'm from Chicago.
Yeah. It's like that in Dallas. Everybody says they're from Dallas. And it's
Right,
like,
in every major
Plano
city.
or something.
Or-
I don't blame them. Nobody knows what Naperville is, you know what I mean? If they said
Since you're from Chicago, then you know where Naperville is.
Yeah, exactly. If you went to somebody like, I'm from Naperville, they'd be like, oh, is it like South or something? Like, no, it's like basically Chicago. Why'd you say Chicago? Because it's not the city, it's a different city. Come on.
Oh, so they interviewed this kid.
Yeah.
Who's clearly not in jail.
Tonight we're going to begin with that NBC5 News investigates
I once met
explosive.
someone who
This
said
was
they were
the
from Chicago and they were
startling
from Rockford.
and
Like,
offensive
that's
scene
too-
at
way
Grant
too
Park
far.
last
How is he not in
Tuesday.
prison for this? Look at that. Look at that.
Crime
Look at that guy in
symbol for
jail.
centuries that has represented racism and hatred. For just about a week now, Chicago police and the FBI have been trying to identify a man who is suspected of setting up this cross and torching it.
That is kind of a bit too Mississippi burning. What's that? Oh, Mississippi Burning. Yeah, I know what you mean. That was a movie. Yeah, Burning Crosses. Yeah, like The Color Purple was in that era. I think both those came out in the 90s, yeah. Forgot about that one. Mississippi Burning. What year was that one? I don't look, it's almost, look at the cover of the movie. It's like they knew it would spark people to talk about 1988. FBI agents with wildly different styles arrive in Mississippi to investigate the disappearance of 3 civil rights activists. Yeah, I remember that movie. We had it on VHS. Thriller mystery. It was a good movie. Who are the actors in that? Gene Hackman. That was Gene Hackman. Frances McDormand. William Dafoe. Brad Dourif. Michael Rocker. Oh, Darius McCrary. Darius McCrary. Isn't he the one from Family Matters? Isn't he Eddie? Yeah, that was Eddie on Family Matters. I didn't know that was him in that movie. No, I never knew he was in that movie. It's not funny, and I love the show Family Matters. It was one of my favorite shows. It was on TGIF. And we had the movie Mississippi Burning, but I did not know he was in that movie. Learn something new every day. Please don't ever say that again.
Well, tonight,
Or the whole
the
year.
NBC
Oh yeah, what Klaus was saying was hopefully it doesn't get trending. Like sometimes, yeah, when stuff gets in the media or movies, things can get trending a little bit. Yeah, back then, instead of people actually burning crosses, I think they just got tattoos. If you notice, a lot of people probably have tattoos from the 90s with the cross burning. They even made sculptures. It's like the burning cross, the flames coming up under the cross with flowers sometimes. Mm-hmm. It's very popular that they pair flowers in with the burning cross. What was your purpose here? I forgot what you originally wanted me to say. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, the point that they were trying to drive home about this discussion was hopefully, yeah, the trending thing. I was going there. I just gotcha. I was going in that direction. Yeah, just how things get trending. Just like a tattoo. Or the tribal tattoos. Like, ooh, all of a sudden. Or they used to call the tramp stamps. Yeah, a lot of people have their tramp stamps. It's popular. Give your man something to look at while he's fucking you in the ass. I never got them saying that either. Some of them would just say it to piss people off. Right, like almost being facetious. But some were being serious. Or I don't know. I mean, you can never really get in someone's head. It makes you wonder. Mm. Right, and so then other trends. So people are listing, and we're giving class time to toilet papering houses. Good. Exactly what we're looking for. See? That's an aware, like they're sitting there and they're trying to figure out. Because there's always kind of a, when we do these kind of exercises and we're looking for something. Right, sometimes they have no idea. But yes, toilet papering houses, that's in the right direction. And putting potatoes in mufflers, remember when that was popular? Yeah, right around the same time. So remember, and then they have to, smashing pumpkins, yes. And it became such an issue and laws were getting made about smashing pumpkins, a band that called themselves Smashing Pumpkins because it was so popular. I don't know if that's why they called themselves Smashing Pumpkins, if it was just kind of like a riff on being rebels. You know, not violent or just kind of hoodsters or grifters. No, I don't, there's a term, you know, just goofballs, huh? Harmless, non-violent. We just like causing a little bit of ruckus and being funny. Right, but not everybody thinks it's funny. Right, because then they get the other kids doing it who don't realize that they're probably not actually like smashing pumpkins on strangers' places. Like they're doing it to their own places and their friends' places just for fun, right? And then when those kids go around doing it to strangers' houses and get arrested, they're laughing their asses off. Right. There's a term for that. I can't remember what it's called. Partly it's in the direction of hazing, but yeah, general ideas. But yes, like toilet papering houses, the potatoes and the mufflers, smashing pumpkins, egging people's houses, cars. Yeah, it was a problem, remember? And then they had to button down on it. And then it stopped. You don't really too often hear about, yeah, someone fucking egged my car. Remember when that was a thing? God damn it! They fucking put sugar in my tank. Man, someone siphoned all my fucking gas. I hope they choked on it, motherfuckers. God damn it.
Chicago investigative team has now ID'd a 21-year-old college senior who says he is the person in this photo and describes why he did it. To our investigative reporter Chuck Gowdy.
Yes, exactly. Never mind. Remember the signs in the store? Yes, no shoes, no shirt, no service. I mean, that should have been common sense, right? But apparently some weren't getting it, so they had to put the signs up in the store windows. No shoes, no shirt, no service. So people knew. Some places might allow it, but what happened to the places that were trying to be the cool parents? Huh? Come on in, everybody. Don't you let the government tell you what to do. Come on in. Alright, stupid. Thank you, nice person. You're so kind. Man, the world could just use more great people like you. Oh my god, I fell over. I'm suing your ass. What a dumbass. Right? You know, I mean, it's just like that, right? Very easily. Right? Stepped on a piece of broken glass. Right? And they brought in the glass themselves, right? They dropped it on the floor. And you're going, where did the glass come from? I was trying to be nice and let them in and not wear their shoes because I wanted to be the cool parent. And them motherfuckers, that was probably their own glass. Where did that even come from? I make sure this floor is spick and span. If there was a piece of broken glass, I would have seen it. Do you have cameras, ma'am? Did you get our latest security camera system installed? Because if they brought in the glass, we might be able to see them doing that, and then no case. But I mean, right, so when you have like a franchise, see, that's what there's like state and federal. So when you have a franchise or different things like that, they're required to follow those guidelines. Where you might have other establishments that don't, private establishments, they don't have to follow all those guidelines, but they can't be open to the public. You can advertise to the public, right? Put a sign out front. Usually a lot of them don't. Right, especially, I mean, if it's, you know, playing poker and people want to be able to smoke inside and stuff like that. Right, I mean, gambling, smoking. Yeah, that stuff was pretty popular for a long time. Man caves. Not that every man cave was intended for that. Most, it was just, yeah, a cool place to hang out, right? Play video games. Nothing going on there. That's why it was a great cover. Like clowns or priests. Am I the only one that understands these things? Why do I feel like I'm just kidding. I know you guys get it, right? I know you do. I know you do. Yep. I mean, it's just not something you usually spend too much time pondering about. It's not to complain. I mean, what would be even the reason to be talking about this stupid stuff anyways? Oh yeah, the hostages. Yeah, we're trying to help children being fucked and tortured. It's amazing. The run around. Roaming around and around and around and around and around. But yeah, what else? What else you got? Yeah, they did the spray painting. We had the 90s riots. Remember LA? Yeah. We had a LL Cool J and I'm gonna knock you out. Mama said that Vanilla Ice is coming in. Vanilla Ice. Like, bad boys, bad boys. Richard Simmons, come on. RuPaul, freaking Jerry Springer, KKK. Oprah's like, fuck these American kids. All they want is video games. Help these African children. And you get a car and you get a car. You're just like, this world is fucked up. And you're living in a fucked up world, and you accept that. You totally accept that, right? Yep, all is good. All is good. What's not okay and what's not good is how they've been trying to enforce vaccines and medications upon people, demonize marijuana, and put children in the hands of dangerous, sick motherfucking people, trying to prove some kind of a point, being aided and abetted by all these different groups. Some are trying to get the Karen, non-vaxxer, bully, shoplifter. I mean, they have a lot of justification. I know you animal activists from 2016. I know you feel very justified, huh? Yep. What about the dog's leg that blew up? What about the little boy that got beat up in the tub? Yeah, if you think you sick motherfuckers, I mean, there's no sympathy from me on that part. I understand you looking upon certain things and saying, oh, that's wrong, right? Like, say, yeah, we won't even go there. We don't even need to use an example because I think you get it. I don't even think I need to use a fucking example. Right, I mean, it's like killing somebody's wrong, right? But we have the death penalty and do that all the time. People are killed legally every day in war. Firing squad. So what are you talking about? Right, I mean, to each their own. I mean, I'm not sure where your license is, you sick fucks. But I know where mine is. And it's called The Truth. And we're dead mothers. And we could really care less about your fucking tissue issues and your drama and your bullshit. Your nasty fucking careers and lifestyles and addictions. This is so fucking sick and disturbing. The proper authorities here in Augusta, Maine need to step the fuck up and help these hostages at the Governor Hill Mansion in the hands of these sick motherfuckers. My name's Mary. We're right here holding down the fort, holding them back, trying to hold up our fucking tits, the ones that we got, our deflated footballs. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. I'm trying to plump them out the best I can. I'm massaging them right now. It's good for the tissues. It prevents buildups. It's good to get in that area, you know, where you start to feel tenderness in between, like the shoulder and the chest plate. Yeah, you know how you get those like tender spots. Yeah, it's good, you know, do massages and rotations. It's really good to help prevent buildups. It's good for chemical regulation, cancer prevention. What you call cancer. What is cancer? It's a tumor, right? Was it cancerous? And when you actually really start to look into it, because a lot of people get tumors, get buildups, huh? What actually kills most people that get diagnosed with cancer, and it gets written up as their cause of death. Is that what the cause of death gets written up as, is cancer? Right, because if you have cancer and you're sick, like usually like something, your heart failure, I mean, what's actually killing you? Oh, when you actually understand these things and you know it's all fucking bullshit, how fucking sick and disgusting people are. Yeah, it is, actually. It really is. Because it can't build up, right? What are these infections of the blood? Leukemia. Where is it coming from? What is being diagnosed? What is being recognized? When you actually get it, wow. And how easily these things are prevented. And what's being diagnosed, and how oftentimes what's actually making the person sick or killing them, or there are other factors usually. Gestation periods sometimes, environments. Could be their drinking water. They could be being poisoned. Could be in a highly radioactive area. Don't want to scare people though. Right, and a lot of the older people that seem to say, well, okay, a little bit more okay, not getting as many symptoms are diagnosed. Yeah, I see where you're going with that. That's the increase you'll see in the childhood ones. And why would children be more susceptible? Smaller systems. All the vaccines they're getting, a lot of those adults didn't get. Yeah, I mean, these kids that are getting how many vaccines by the time they're how old? How many of them got that? Right, so when you start to understand that, and then boom, you're seeing the increase of these childhood cancers, and they are directly correlated and connected. If you can take the time to look into those things, you'll see that it's very much true. And we've known a lot of good people that have done the research for years, and we've looked into it ourselves, and we've sat and thought about it, you know. We've walked around and thought about it. We thought about it in the shower. We've thought about it while we were eating. We've thought about it while we were driving. How about you, Sam? I am. Yeah, so I mean, my gosh. Can we get our kids some help? They've been fucked and tortured for years. I mean, I know all this religious stuff and God and man, woman, cancer, vaccines, SSRIs. They're going to make you eat maggots, aliens, ghosts. It gets so fucking old and sick and disgusting to us that grown adults are that fucking stupid, quite frankly. To be honest with you, sir, madame, well-to-do people. It's so funny. It's always fun, isn't it? You know, they pay good money to listen to this shit. They do. They pay money to get yelled at. Not so much anymore. Not so much anymore because it's just so easily accessible. They can just come on channels like this and listen to idiots like me ramble on and on and on. Pretty much the same thing, but not really. I mean, to be there, if you really want to be there face to face. Yeah, I mean, some of those, remember the ones, and they would hire certain kinds, like they want a Russian style or a German style school teacher. Okay. You want to get hit with the leaves afterwards, too? All right, let's check it out. It's a business. It's a business. You might find one elbow worthy. That one, well, that one you can take home to mom, but that one, nope, that one's the one you don't take home to mom. This is your family relationship, and that's your... What's the matter with you people? Why? Why do you do that? Because mom wouldn't approve of what? You need to be with a good Catholic girl. Okay. It's just kind of like people that are obsessed with certain occupations. Right, everyone has to be a lawyer or a doctor. And so, I mean, it makes sense, too, because it... Right, when you're around people that kind of do those kind of same things, it makes for better education. Conversation, too, with people you're around. But, I mean, it shouldn't be enforced. And, you know, a lot of people that are doctors, and especially this day and age, no matter what you do for an occupation, you should be able to have a variety of things that you do for hobbies, so that way, like, your work isn't your life, but life is work. And it has a variety of things, and it's ever-changing. I should be aware of that, to know that it can change very abruptly. I don't know if anyone ever told you. Get all comfortable, and this is the way it's going to stay, and we'll keep you all safe and protected. I know, and then when it changes, you get upset and depressed, and it's so sad. They lied to you. I know, and then you're sad about that. We get these kind of people a lot in class. I know, we have people around us that do that to children around us. And you try to tell them, and then they just get mad at you and try to work with people around them to lock you up and medicate you and teach you a lesson. They do it all the time. They've been doing this shit for a long time, dude. Cuckoo, 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 cuckoo. You can do magic, believe it or not. Bippity boppity boo. Magic boo. It's bippity boppity boo. I don't know the words. Which one? When
Susan Collins secured $10 million in new funding to stop the spruce budworm before it spirals out of control. Budworm outbreaks devastate local ecosystems and the economy.
Oh, that
Maine
frickin'
spruce and fir trees are the backbone
watch
of
out
our
for that
northwoods,
thing.
and this tiny pest poses a massive threat. Susan
And
Collins
also,
is
what is it,
protecting
the
Maine's
brown
jobs,
recluse?
economy,
Watch
and
out for that
forests.
thing.
She's standing up for
Just
our
get the
environment
dust
and the
on you.
hardworking families who
Get a
depend on
rash.
it.
Just get
Susan
the dust.
Collins, always for Maine.
Fairies used to keep
And
dust.
the FBI have been trying to
Right, and then when you try to
identify
confront
a
them,
man
like,
suspected of
why
setting
would
up
they
this
do
cross
that?
and
That's
torching
not
it.
very nice.
Well, tonight,
That's
the
not
NBC Chicago
true.
investigative team has now ID'd a
They don't have
21-year-old
poisonous
college senior
dust in their
who says he is
satches.
the person in this photo and describes
It's magic
why he
dust
did it.
to make
So our
you feel
investigative
better.
report
Here,
checked
let
out.
us sprinkle
Was
some
interviewed the
over
man behind the
you.
burning cross, and tonight has this exclusive story.
Breathe in the fairy dust. It'll make you fly.
From a burning cross in Grant Park was a nameless
Pizza?
person of interest in a Chicago police arson investigation and subject of a
Pizza
possible
pattern?
crime case.
Wow.
NBC5 Investigates has now interviewed the man who admits
When
burning the
you
cross. University of Illinois
shall
Chicago senior
find
Merlin
us
Luke says he knew the implications of a burning cross and had placed a
Makes no
MAGA hat atop the cross,
difference
explaining his
who
motivation was
Burned up instantly in the
Trump
salt.
administration injustice, not something racist.
How did you land on a burning cross?
It came up to my head one day. I wanted to.
Really, really
I wanted to
stupid.
find
Really
something
stupid.
that I could do by myself.
You had to pull
Like
her.
no
His name's
organization, no
Merlin.
friend, no-
Merlin
commit a
Luke.
crime and then just answer questions about it on the news.
beforehand, but I
They're
didn't
all so
know.
baffled. Fumbles.
Well, he thought he wasn't going to get caught. He got caught, so now he's like trying to get the left to save him.
Racially motivated it may seem from what
Are we sure he's not an international student?
Because my protest has nothing to do with race, nothing to do with gender.
Should you have done it some other way?
Yeah,
No, he does
probably.
not sound like.
Merlin Liu is a 21-year-old Naperville native.
And Lou rips this forehand shot.
That's him playing tennis at Neuqua Valley High School, where he was graduated in 2022.
Now,
Last
we know
week,
what native
Liu
means
sent
this
this
year,
scripted video to DC, claiming responsibility for the cross burning, but saying he had no affiliation with the Ku Klux Klan, apologizing to those who were offended. In the video, he also criticized President Trump.
I don't want to wait till his turn around.
His name's Merlin.
I don't want to wait until he may or may not get
Legends
impeached.
too young. They get.
I want one right now.
He's a young kid. He looks pretty
Real
young.
quick, he doesn't want him to be impeached.
And just
He doesn't
things
wanna
they're
wait for the turn
shown.
back.
If
He
you
wants
see a
to
lot
go
of
now.
burning
There's
crosses
only
and
one way
movies and
that can happen.
tattoos, and you think it's not a
Well,
big
let's
deal.
tell
Are
you
people like
something,
scared of a
but
burning
we know he's
cross
not
or
advocating for
something?
that.
Yeah, maybe not really understanding like how like wow, you crazy. Why would you do that? Right, he's pretty young, so, but you could see how he could be easily influenced, and then depending on what they're being shown. Right, you see burning crosses throughout movies, and if people are promoting to you that, oh, they just need to be desensitized, people are too sensitive, and Americans, and you hear that a lot with other things, them being
This is what we're dealing with. This guy
childish over symbols.
He's able to talk to college.
Right, and I'm just not really
Would be in
kind
jail,
of
and he would be kicked out of the college.
right. So when you have all those factors, whatever they're being shown, people kind of promote them,
After
whatever.
carrying wooden slats from his near West Side
Downplaying.
apartment to Grant Park last
Right.
Tuesday afternoon, he showed the red
Yeah,
ball
he's in
cap
custody.
that he
Okay,
put on
great.
the top beam and used lighter fluid and
Right,
toilet
it'd be
paper to
interesting
get it
to
all
kind of
going.
see.
I put on a red hat to signify the magnet.
Yeah, if you find it, you know.
So that
It's like smiling. See,
yeah,
he
that's
like
what I tied on top.
But
That's
not visible in the one.
I think they should add threats against the president
Lou
charges.
says he was protesting
Yeah.
what he calls MAGA Christian nationalist supporters and the Trump administration ruling class.
You just scammed me.
When did
You're just
arson
scamming me
become
out
a
of money.
form of protest?
Right? And I think that's a great
2020.
reflection of how this country works right now, where money controls everything.
Dude,
Money has power over healthcare. Money has power over transportation.
Neuqua Valley's not like a
The
poor school.
FBI have been trying to identify him ever since, putting out this flyer with pictures of him running away. CPD labeling it an arson.
Are you surprised nobody's identified you to this
Labeling
point?
it.
And
A little bit.
called them?
A little bit. But to me, that's not that important. I don't really... to me, this issue is bigger than just myself.
Did you make it all the way through almost 4 years at UIC without somebody teaching you that a burning cross is one of the most divisive symbols in America?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I don't really have any, I never...
is your IQ 73?
With religion, never really surround myself with people with it. My childhood friends, they...
I have a question.
Well, that
I
pause
never
real quick.
go into,
He's like, did you know a burning cross is bad? He's like, I don't come from a religious background.
You know what I would say to him? I would say, do you have any idea how offended Asians are at how stupid you are and Asian? Like, I'm sitting here being like, nobody has. No, he has nothing to do with me. I'm only a little bit, he's a...
confirmation and stuff like that.
I didn't realize Asians could be that dumb, to be
But
honest.
it's a symbol of the Ku Klux Klan. I mean, that really is where it started. Nobody ever taught you that? Never.
not really.
Based on the
Oh
fact
my God.
that all of us are sitting around here talking about this, and it opened up some really good discussions in
Do you guys
class.
remember the South Park episode where...
And that is the point, is that a lot of them don't get it, you know, but being so young, like we were just saying, yeah, exactly.
And then they're like, we should put a lowercase t in there, lawn, and set it on fire.
Yeah.
Why should we do that? For time, it means time to leave. And then Kobe Bryant runs out inside and he sees the
Stick a
burning
one
cross and
in
he goes,
front of that 7.
"Is it time to leave?" He instantly understands. OG South Park was so good. Remember when everything was fast? Remember when Simpsons were funny?
Chappelle Show.
Not only Twist
Chappelle Show was good.
Yeah. We had Simpsons, we had Futurama, we had South Park. Now, like, modern South Park is just like, hey, Trump's stupid. Am I right? Am I right? And I'm like, no, stop. I don't care.
And the thing that's sad is it's like they've always gone and been, against whoever's in positions of authority. They've always, mocked everybody. But there is this phenomenon where it's like everyone goes after Trump so hard, it does just get exhausting. It's like, I understand there are people that don't like Trump, and I understand that you go after everybody, but it's like, man,
I watched
come
it
up with some
back in
material
the
that other
90s,
people
like the first
It's like
3 or 4
like
seasons.
watching a bully
were
flick a
funny.
kid's ear nonstop, and you're watching that, and you're getting frustrated to like the kid getting his ear flicked. Like not even the bully. You're like, just do something. Like, bro, at a certain point, I'm mad at you. So at this point, like if Trump started like arresting people, I'd be like, finally, jeez, do it already.
What's the chances the DA just like tosses this and like gives him a slap?
Super high.
50-50 at least.
Super high. But however, Asians aren't a special interest group. So as I have learned throughout my life,
Yeah, they're white, right?
he doesn't. No. Well,
They should
not
have
technically,
him
but they don't get
become-
votes. So when like.
That would be a
If
good
you
one.
write down on a piece of
South
paper,
Park
like if
therapy
you're
session.
government paperwork or a job that you're Asian, they will just be like, bye. There's no
East
like, we're
Daddy,
5% of
maybe?
the population.
Okay,
Nobody cares in Canada that community because they're like, we're not going to get
That
any
was
substantial votes
awful.
from it, so they just don't care. But I am really
Sally
shocked. Like,
Struthers, and she's
was that
eating all
the
the
dream
food.
of your parents?
He's talking to the little
was he
hungry
Japanese?
Ethiopian,
Chinese
and he
blue.
calls him
Blue?
Starving Marvin.
Could you imagine, like, he's like,
He's like,
furious.
"It's
He's going to come back and they're going to be like,
This
you
is what
feel
we got.
your history cross-burning, like,
Can't be a doctor if you're in jail.
Could you imagine like being in China as a little kid and being like, one day I will escape this communist nightmare and move to America so my children can have a good future, and this is your kid.
Pretending to be oppressed. Yeah.
And he's just like, he committed several felonies, and he doesn't know why.
There's
He doesn't know what he's doing.
There's a good chance his parents are probably pretty wealthy too.
Oh, it's Naperville,
Just by,
bro.
just by claiming that you know he's against the rich people.
Mr.
The wealthy
Wilson!
Bro, he's from Naperville. For those who don't know, Naperville is like upper class. It's like not poor. I'd imagine like right now in Naperville, people are making like $250 to $300K a year or something.
It's thundering.
I'm not gonna praise like a ultra wealthy, but the people we all knew from Naperville would do an eye.
We
I
just
want to know
heard
what his
thunder.
major is. I gotta find out what his
Did
major.
you hear the thunder? It is. Yeah, they got darker. I just heard thunder. Over here. Oh, getting ready to peel some potatoes. Yeah, slice up some onions. Make onion rings. Oh my gosh, I can feel that nice air. Thunder, you hear it? Alexa, be quiet. I can hear the thunder. I know when I walked out here, the air blowing in from this way, from these windows, it feels like you're outside almost. Cause yeah, you have to have the windows on the other side open. Like if my window was closed, yeah, I wouldn't have done that. But with my window open, and when I open that door and these windows open, it makes it feel like a wind tunnel. Oh, lightning! Do you see the lightning? Hate lightning. I know, look over there, the sky's over there, look. Bright blue. The clouds are bright white and blue over there. It's all dark over this way. I'm gonna go get my phone. Camera picks it, the light up a little bit different. Oh, thunder. You can feel it. We're getting some light thunder. And the wind's picking up. Like it's all dark over there. Let me see. Light over there. It is so bright and blue over there. Dark and cloudy. Oh, that air is awesome. It's the perfect temperature. Temperature for a hurricane. Ah! My other camera just fell on my laptop. Yeah, the birds are loud, huh? You think they're quiet? I guess it could be loud or quiet, depending on what you're comparing it to. Right, or time of day. Sometimes you'll say, wow, they're loud for this time of day. Well, the birds are being awfully quiet for this time of day normally. Jamie. Did you hear the thunder?
Yeah, I did.
Did you just wake up?
Yeah.
1:30. Robbie's still sleeping too. But he's sleeping late today. Are you okay? You sleep good? Yeah, you need anything? Thirsty? Hungry? How's your blood sugar? All good? You got all that checked already?
It keeps making that noise.
Must be the heavy towels you put in there.
Yeah.
It's the big towels in there. It does that. It looks like we're just gonna get the outskirts of it.
Yeah.
We'll look it up.